we would have the cat on the test like this. Now, this cat, guys, shows, see, the inferior mesenteric, superior hemorrhoidal, and left colic. There's the iliolumbar, another iliolumbar. There's external iliac. See how good this one looks? External iliac right there. The internal is not that great, but you see a good deep femoral, popliteal. You can see the popliteal going behind the knee.
Yeah.
Popliteal, and you see a broken saphenous. There's the saphenous, yes.
This is saphenous too?
I thought the saphenous was a vein.
No, honey,
Both.
it's an artery and vein.
Okay.
So both.
Blue is vein, red is artery.
I
You
got
with
that.
me? Okay, I know you do. But I mean, the saphenous, what I typically ask on this thing, what typically shows up better is the saphenous vein, the black over here, the blue. The saphenous artery is little bitty, it's tiny. Okay, so there's but this is test quality up here on this one. I like this from the standpoint of the hemorrhoidal thing and the colic, inferior mesenteric, and so forth.
Wait, inferior colic hemorrhoidal?
The superior hemorrhoidal, that's correct. And now on this guy, see, he has it's very good, a very good, like celiac.
Hey, where does this go to? Up
Well,
here?
it has a branch that goes into the spleen. There's also a branch, which I don't typically ask, that goes into the liver, and one that goes into the stomach.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, it does. It has it. It has
Gastric.
hepatic would go into the
So
liver.
really, the splenic,
Splenic,
is just this
splenic
one,
is the easiest
and
one
this
to
whole
ask.
one is celiac. Okay.
Yeah, he's the easiest one to ask.
And that's
is
the superior mesenteric.
superior mesenteric,
and that-
it has some branches too.
Okay, and
But we
that's
don't
the
worry
renal.
about. And that's
so we
the
don't
renal,
worry about the branches.
not of the superior mesenteric. But now, I do wish he had I wish it was a little bit better. This would be perfect if there was a good thing coming off right there that formed a T. That would be phrenic.
I'm
That would
looking
be
for
perfect.
Oh, I see.
That would be
phrenic. It attaches to the diaphragm,
Yes, ma'am.
and that's the adrenal lumbar.
The adrenal lumbar.
Okay.
And see, these things that go straight down, those are lumbars.
Okay,
And,
what
yeah,
are
don't worry.
iliocostal or intercostal?
Intercostals between the ribs, and I don't ever ask that.
Got you.
Okay, and then right here, obviously, would be the aorta coming down and so forth, and that's what I just went over. There's iliolumbar and external and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Now, on this cat, y'all, see, as far as veins, any big blue thing pinned down here would be inferior vena cava. And then if you have a blue right by the red, see, there's an iliolumbar artery, a iliolumbar vein. Then branching into the leg, the big vein, the big blue in the leg, is just called common iliac. Right here, branching off would be deep. See, the names are just like it. Deep femoral, popliteal vein, the blue one. The blue one going down would be
Saphenous.
there you go. And so it's going to be just like, now this cat up front, and let me show y'all something. Up front on this cat, just talking about veins now. Up front, the thing right there would be the sternal vein. First of all, the big one up here is the superior vena cava. Superior vena cava, sternal. Then these branches right here are brachiocephalics. Now what's gone on these cats that I wish wasn't gone is this branches into the subclavian and the jugular. Like the external jugular, that would be left subclavian, but they're broken, and I can't really ever ask those because they're broken. They're usually just.
Will you say that again?
Yeah, I will. Superior vena cava, the one right here coming straight out, sternal, the brachiocephalic right here, and then also one that I don't think I've ever given a test without asking is this blue one that we use the term drains the back or blings blood. That's the azygos. A-Z-Y-G-O-S. And that's a pretty one. I always ask that one. It brings blood from the back. Now remember, all the veins, everybody, all the veins empty into the right atrium. The superior vena cava empties in there. The azygos vein actually comes up and empties into the superior vena cava. And the inferior vena cava also coming from down here, that's actually going to be emptying into the right atrium. You with me? All the venous blood ends up in the right atrium. Okay? And so this pretty well, so that's why I have to look at all the cats. No one cat has everything real good. They just don't. No matter whose classes it is, it just doesn't show up good on any one cat.
Okay, we done?
Yeah.